Good afternoon, students. I hope all of you is well and healthy in your homes. Today we are here to continue our topics of physics or physical science. That one is the reflection of light. In previous classes we study about the reflection as well as law of reflection and spherical mirror and how the image formation in those spherical mirror. Now today we discuss about the reflection of light as well as their application and the lenses which use in a refraction. So first we study about the what is a reflection of light. So student, reflection of light is a when a ray of light traveling through a one medium strike obliquely the surface of another transparent medium, then there is a change in direction in second medium. This change is called a reflection. Or we can say that when a light travel from two different medium, in the case of their density, then the light changes its original path from the another path. So this phenomena is known as the refraction of light. Light refract at a boundary between the two medium because change in its speeds. So student, I think all of you get it the definition of refraction of light. So student, here is the example of refraction of light. Here you can see that when the light travel from the different media, then the light get bent. So student, this is all about the refraction of light. So refraction of light, if the ray enter from rare into a denser medium, bend toward the normal, but when enter from the denser to rare medium, it went away from the normal. So student, here are the two terms. First one is a rare and second one is a denser. The rare is a term defined the when the density of the any medium is very low. It means the density is very low. But in the case of the denser, the density of the any medium is a very high, is known as the denser medium. Like the gases has the low density as compared to water. So student, in the case of the air is known as the rare medium and water known as the denser medium. So when a light travel from rare to denser medium, then light bend toward the normal. Here you can see that when a light travel from the air to glass, then the light slightly or generally bend toward the normal. But in the case of the opposite, when the light travel from the air to glass, then the light is move away from the normal. So this is the condition of the how light bend toward normal or how light move away from the normal. So student, here is you can see that the how light is moving from in the rare to denser medium, and the how light travel from the denser to rare medium. The light which coming from the sources and strike on transparent surface, two different surfaces is known as the incident, and after the bending of light, the ray travel is known as the reflected light, and between both of us there is a normal. So here you can see that incident ray, normal and reflected ray. So student, here is the example of the when light move from the rare to denser to rare medium. Example, water to air. So here is the useful for describe the reflection of light, incident ray, reflected, normal and angle of incidents. Student, now student, this one now we discuss about the different law of refraction. So student, as we study in reflection, the angle of incident is equal to the angle of reflection. So here is the same condition, the angle of incident is equal to the angle of reflection, sorry, angle of refractive light. The second condition of this refraction is that The ratio of sine of angle incident to the sine of angle of refraction is a constant in any true transparent. It means is known as the refractive index. Sine of incident light and sine of reflected light is always constant. Here you can see it in image. The angle of sine reflected light and angle of sine reflected light is always a constant. So student, here you can see that the images. So here is some condition of the images, and here is the example of the how light is get reflected. So here are the some examples. Here is the some value of the refractive index. So here 6 under the vacuum has the 1, water has 1.3, perspex has 1.49, quartz has a 1.4. This is the value of the refractive index. So student, this is all about the process of or phenomena of the refraction and law of reflection, and the how the light moving from rare to denser, and what is the nature of light when the moving from the denser to rare, and how they bend or move away from the normal. So we study in all this in this video. So student, I think all of you get about the today's topic, and homework for that we have to write the different example of reflection in your surrounding, like when you see in a pond, or when you river, when the any stick is emerge into the pond, it look like a brick when you see the shadow. So this is some example of reflection. Then you see such type of example in surrounding and write down your copy. So student, we continue our class in next video and our next class. Thank you all of you. Thank you everyone.